I think our first half is really really good. One of the better I've seen this team produced. I think the second half is good as well. We have control over everything. Uh, we know everything they try to do, so we totally control in the second half until their penalty. Still, I feel that we had a really good chance to win the game because we had so good control. It was just one mistake, but then of course with the red cards, it affects us negative. We had a plan how to defend if we were up like one goal, but now we couldn't really do it with one less player, and it was just try to go down with 4-4-1 and defend in the end. I'm really like a feeling for the goals because they played so good in I don't know how long it was, like 75 minutes or something like that. But then we just make these mistakes, um, and it is what it is. But it was really painful with a so good game.
Do you think the mistakes came from panicking, similar to the Angel City game, where, oh, we're up ahead, we don't know what to do?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, you can see they didn't create any chances at all. I would say all rain. We had full control more or less over the whole game. Uh, it was just the two mistakes with the red card and the penalty.
Why wait so long for defensive subs after the red card? Why wait so long for defensive substitutions after the red card?
We actually felt that we still had a decent control over it. But we took in backs to start with to the left, and then we had a plan to make another stop, and taking to the right side with one like we did, but it was probably 2 seconds too late in this game. But we still felt that from the side that sometimes when you play so well and we are so good organized, we had control over the game for so long. If you make subs too early and bring in new players that they maybe don't feel exactly where the opponents where they are, I think sometimes just they can mess up because overall I think we did one of our better games. Yeah.
To get an explanation on DeMello, red cards, is it for kicking the ball away?
Kicking the ball, and I think it's tough. Second yellow, she kicking it, but yeah.
How much is that going to affect you in the next game as well against Orlando? She's been consistently the best player.
Yeah, she has been good. So of course it's not something we want, but that's a part of football, and we have many other good players that are a little bit similar. Even if I prefer to play the mellow. Yeah.
What do you try to tell this team when the same thing kind of keeps happening?
I think to separate it a little bit. I mean, in LA, the reason we had different kind of reason to why it happened in LA and today. I mean, today we have so much more control. If you compare the second half and the start of the second half with the LA game, it's two totally different games. So I think overall, I'm really proud of the performance, and I think we did, yeah, a really good game.
Do you think this is one of the most consistent games they've played so far this season, despite the
I think so. I think so. And what the first half have to be one of the best we have played, I would say, since at least I came here. And again, I don't think that the second half is bad either. We control everything out there, but one mistake can change it, and then when the second comes, it changed the whole plan that we had. Like